It's Jacob Crotty here with Medicare Gurus. One little kind of theme that we had here today in the office. Just remember, you don't know everything. And if you get to assuming, that's when you kind of get yourself into a bad spot sometimes. So 2 occurrences. Number 1 is we had a client where we were looking for a birthday rule in California. They were actually 83. So we're thinking, great, they have a plan in. Let's get them to a lower plan in. Well, unbeknownst to us, they must have changed something in their underwriting because now, since they are 10 years past their 65th birthday, they get level 2'd. So that $160 premium going up to $190 isn't going to help them too much. Number 2, don't always get so bogged into the script and have an agenda. You do want to piece together things from the beginning, but you don't want to back yourself into a corner. One example here is Penny, bless her heart. She had a hard one here today, okay? She's right over here. She knows I'm talking about her too. That's the funny part. She's talking to a gentleman. It was one of our live transfers. He is 43 years old and he's just on Medicare. He's not on Medicaid. So immediately in her brain, she goes, okay, we're just on Medicare. He doesn't have a supplemental plan. He just has original Medicare. Let's do an A and B presentation. Well, he is 22 years under 65. That's number 1. Number 2, there's a reason that he's on Medicare so young. There has to be some type of health condition, something we need to look at. And the end result is, if we wanted to do something, we had to go under it. Okay. I don't know about y'all. I don't know if you ever have. It's probably a one-off, and it really just depends on the situation, but you rarely get to underwrite somebody who's under 65 and get them approved, and also not have that premium break the bank. So it actually turns out he had some back issues. He had some ongoing physical therapy, but it was one we caught it in enough time to where Penny made such a great impact on the guy. We have an appointment set for AEP where he can look into an Advantage plan. But it was one that you need to kind of have that forecast, but not just be set in your way so much and think that, okay, this is the only way to do it. This is the only way we're going to do it here. You know, you need to learn about the situation, ask questions, but especially, here's a tip for you, especially if you work around other agents like we work here. If you have a question that you don't know or you aren't sure about, say, you know what, let me ask the person beside me. Brad Jenkins, who sits right here, who's been doing this twice as long as me, probably 5-6 times a week, I'll take my headset. I won't even mute myself. I'll keep the client on and I'll go, hey, Brad, what do you think about this? And I run it by him because he has more experience than me, because he knows more than me. In some things too, I'll give him that. But don't be afraid to ask those questions while they're on the phone, because in the end, they will appreciate it. They will know that you are using every resource you have to make sure that they know what they have and they know what their situation is. So, as a last thing for the video here, remember, you don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. If you are, go find a new room. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Wow.